Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K edition of Fast and Furious. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I'll put out videos daily. You can also find me over Twitter and Instagram at Movie Guy 365. Okay, Fast and Furious, the fourth entry in the Fast and the Furious franchise, has finally come to 4K, and this, in addition to Part 5, completes our set in the 4K format. And I've been looking forward to this for a while. In fact, I've even held off really just enjoying the other films until I've had the incomplete collection. They've released 1 through 3 previously, and of course the newer ones came out, as theatrically when they did. But, I think out of all the films, I really enjoyed Part 4 and 5, I think, the most. There's just something about it. It's, we could pretty much agree that Part 4 was almost like a soft reboot of the franchise, and it's taking it in its current direction. Arguably less about, the racing, more about just like, the crime and that kind of thing. I enjoy that, and 4 and 5, I think, are the highlights of the series for me. I do like all the other ones for various reasons, but Part 4 in particular and 5 just are, my personal favorites. So yes, as I mentioned before, we only had the Blu-rays before. So how does it look with the HDR? HDR looks really nice. There's a lot of this movie in particular is a darker image. A lot of it takes place at night and that kind of thing. So where I felt the Blu-ray before had kind of a gray blackness to it, this is nice deep blacks courtesy of HDR. It's very deep, no grayness that I could detect at all. And of course the HDR color pop outs are very numerous here, and that goes things like the cars and the various electronics that are associated with the cars, like things like neon lighting and the dials and that kind of thing are really amped up, give you a nice color pop. It really is a beautiful looking image. While you have the darkness, it's nicely compensated by the lighting of what's happening on the screen, like either it's a car or something else, things like that. But it looks really nice. It's a beautiful looking image. As I mentioned, it is probably the darkest of all the films. I would even say Part 6 is probably falls along that line too, but I think Part 4 definitely has more nighttime, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's a very filmic looking image to me, even though I believe it was shot digitally. I'll have to double check on that. But it's a nice HDR image. It really is. It enhances everything you see on the screen. No problems there. As far as audio goes, we are given a nice DTS:X sound. This thing is booming. Everything from the car engines to what's happening on the action on that particular screen. Everything is just boof. It's very boomy. It is. It's also a very immersive track. Lots of surround sound effects, that kind of thing. And this really, at the end of the day, is the kind of movie that you would watch through a surround sound system. It's not something I feel you would just lose so much just watching it with your standard TV and speakers. But if you got a nice surround sound system, that DTS:X is oof, it's good stuff. It really is. It vibrates, and there's a lot going on the screen at any given moment. Of course, dialogue is clean and easy to understand. I felt I recently revisited the first couple to catch up for these discs, and I always felt that Part 1 had dialogue wasn't clear a lot of times, and I think Part 2 also suffered from that. There were a couple instances, but Part 4 for the most part, nice front channel speakers. You pretty much understand everything everybody's saying. No problems there. As I mentioned, the first 2 kind of had that issue. But overall, this is a nice, immersive track. LFE's given a lot to do, and you crank that volume up because you're really going to feel it. So yeah, overall, I feel this is a worthy upgrade. You can buy it individually or part of a box set of the first 8 films. Of course, that box set becomes obsolete when the 9th film comes out, and then we have Hobbs and Shaw and that kind of thing. But Universal loves to do these with the box sets. So let me know in the comments below if you are a fan of the Fast and Furious franchise, and if you picked this up in 4K. I want to hear your opinions. And in the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I'll put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.